Hello guys, welcome back to Red Bull Leyton Orient here with our Football Manager 2018 save. The winning streak continues. Where we last met each other, we beat Carlisle 6-0. We then beat Torquay 6-0 and Plymouth 3-0. If we highlight these games, we can have a quick look and see who scored what. Ben Woodburn got a hat-trick, goal from Marko Grujic, Lewis Baker, Kevin Rendon. I really was worried about the Tyler Blackett injury there, but it turned out he was back the next game. And then against Plymouth, Rendon scored a goal and O'Hare scored 2. Today we take on Wycombe in the FA Cup second round. If we go through, I think the big boys then turn up in the third round, if I remember rightly. In the league, we are 19 points clear with a game in hand. Ben Woodburn being the top scorer with 18 goals. Lewis Baker's got an 8.07 rating across 19 games. In the FA Cup, 2 games in, Woodburn 3 goals. He's the highest rated player on 9.7, and David Juncker has got 2 assists. Carabao Cup, Woodburn again, 3 goals. Luke Freeman, the highest rated and the most assists. Top goal scorer in the Checker Trade Trophy for us. Woodburn. He's also got the highest average rating and the most assists. Woodburn is a beast. I'm so glad I wish he didn't cost me 25 million, but he is going to be a beast of a player. I'm looking at signing some of his compatriots maybe for next season. When I say compatriots, I mean former Liverpool players. Having looked at the Liverpool squad, if you look at the under-23 squad, Joe Gomez is sitting in there. So is Andrew Robertson. 2 players that I wouldn't mind picking up for this team. Gomez would be a fantastic acquisition, still going to improve, only 21. And Robertson, in real life, he's been amazing. And on this game, he doesn't look too bad either. So hopefully we can get those 2 players, and because they are going to be British, they're not going to be something we're going to have to worry about. So we're going to look at those guys maybe for next season. They may not want to come to us, but who knows. I wouldn't mind signing Trent Alexander-Arnold either, but he's in the first team, and I mean, he's unhappy. He's unhappy. We might be able to pick him up. I'm getting him scouted anyway. It's 19 million value, but I want him. He's going to be good. Right, so today's game, where we're taking on Wycombe in the FA Cup. I want to make a couple of substitutional changes. I want to bring Julio Plaguazelo into the team. Not much match sharpness there at all. We are going to give Mike Mainan a rest. We're going to get you as a defending sweeper keeper, because apparently that's what you can do. We're going to start off with John Joe Kenny as well. I just want to give some of our players a little bit of a rest, basically. We'll get the Mile on the bench. We'll start Callum Elder ahead of Juncker. I mean, our players don't really need to rest, but it'd be nice to switch it up a little bit. Hurst ahead of Woodburn, and that's the only other striker I've got, so maybe I'll have to do. Who else can we get? Luke Amos in for... We'll give Grujic a rest, I feel. We'll get McTominay and Grant starting as well, because why the hell not? So, what would be best for you? We're winning mid. You'll do. That'll be fine. And I think we're good to go. I mean, we could give Tyler Blackett a rest and start Reece Burke. That wouldn't be a bad shout. And I think we've got cover now. Cool. So we've got some players rested up. Always a good thing to do. I should imagine we're still going to win anyway, because our players are pretty decent. Certainly a lot better than other players in this league. We didn't look at their team. Let's quickly do that. Wycombe. So their key players, Regan Booty. Doesn't look too bad. He's on loan from Huddersfield. We'll give him a little scout. See how he works out. And their hot prospect is Jack Kearsey. Again, another lukewarm prospect from a team we're playing against. Now, dressing room. Let's talk to the team. I expect nothing but a win to keep our good run going. As I say, we are still unbeaten in all competitions, which is pretty special. It has to be said. Let's go to the tunnel. We'll go over passionate. A few different players. I enjoy these matches a lot. Focus on what we can do. Absolutely. I'm not going to read them all out. It's the same questions every time. Let's go push forward straight off the bat. So, yeah, we get through this one. We'll have either met or exceeded expectations for the FA Cup. I can't remember which. I can't remember which it is, but it doesn't really matter to me so much. The more meeting the expectations isn't the thing I want to do. I just want to win every fucking game. I do apologise. The washing machine's been done. It's just finished the washing machine, so I should have really done that before I started. Oh well. So yeah, I mean, I want to win every game. I want to win every competition. Chances are we're not going to win the FA Cup. We have the possibility of winning the Carabao Cup. We are through to the quarters on that one. We do take on Manchester United, I believe. It will be a fucking tough game. I'm not expecting us to win that one. Grant, good kit, Brown. I'm not expecting us to win that one. I'm really, really hoping we do. If we beat Manchester United and we get through to the semis, we know that either Chelsea or Tottenham will get knocked out. You know what? We're going to have a look. I can't remember how it plays out, but a few of the bigger teams aren't in it anymore. So there is that. Hello. Let's go overload. We need to really push this and hammer the point home. So yeah, there's some big teams that have already been gone out. Liverpool, for example, went out quite early on. Actually, we need to have a look at Liverpool. They were doing really badly last time we looked. I think they were 16th in the league. I know we highlighted a couple of their players a moment ago, but didn't actually look to see where they were. I'll have a gander in a moment. In fact, it might be worth looking at the Premier League anyway. It's always nice to see how things are going. But yeah, I mean, good chance of the Carabao. I would love to win the Carabao. That'd be like a massive bit of silverware for this team. Like I say, I've said it a few times now in a few episodes. I'm fucking pretty sure. I know I'm sounding like a broken record here. That it's Europa League. Pretty sure. Hurst, Rendon, Rendon. He's offside. Fuck. How have we not scored yet? We've only had 8 shots, really. And again, I have put out. I wouldn't say a much weaker team. I have put out a weaker team. It's not a much weaker team. Kenny gets balled away. I just wanted to rest a few players. Don't need to. No, thank you. Don't need to rest the players. I just wanted to. It's worth doing every now and then. It keeps happiness up for the other players too. And also, I want to keep these injuries away. I'm doing really well with injuries so far. We've not had anything major. I would like to keep it that way. It would be a massive disappointment if, say, Woodburn got a broken leg. It would be horrendous. I mean, it wouldn't be horrendous. We've got players. But, I mean, it would be pretty bad if it were to happen. Pleguizelo doesn't do anything with it. Can we get the ball away? Well done, McTominay. Pleguizelo is going to be getting sold next season, by the way, if you weren't aware. May have mentioned it already. Curtis Good's going to be going. There's going to be a massive overhaul of this team, especially because of the whole foreign player limit. We've only got 11 in our first team squad. That's foreign players, that is. But I want to get rid of some. There are some players we're going to have to keep hold of. Some we need to get rid of. And yeah, we need to get some more English players in. More. I need to itch my ear, actually. The only problem with these headphones, they're great headphones. Sound-wise, they're fantastic. Microphone-wise, they're all right. But they don't half make your head itch and sweat. That's really nice, Kyle. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. That's okay, guys. You know, I thought I'd just give you my views on these. If you're wondering what I'm using, by the way, these are Razer Kraken 7.1 chromas. And I like them. I got them quite cheaply, actually, considering. I think I paid like 30 quid for them. I think they're meant to be 60. So this doesn't come standard. This just like slides on and off. I just needed the pop filter on here of some sort. Because, well, I don't so much spit when I talk. I hate that. If we can get a goal, I'll make a favourite to win. Really? I'm far from pleased with what I've seen from you, cunts. Because that's what you are. Cunts. There we go. So yeah, I mean, even with the shitty goalkeeper in, we're doing okay. And he is a shitty goalkeeper, per se. I don't know why I signed him. The only reason he maintains his position in the squad is because he is the only person I manage. Basically, I had I don't know if you've seen the episode. I'm sure some of you have. We had to force ourselves a homegrown at club player to actually play in League 2. The game wouldn't let me proceed, and the game would have been broken if I didn't use the in-game edit to change him into a homegrown club player. And the reason I picked Joe Bursick is because we don't actually gain an advantage by giving it to someone who's actually good. He's shit. So, yeah, we're basically crippled ourselves by doing that. No, we haven't crippled ourselves. We've sort of, what's the word? It's not hinder either. We've limited ourselves. There we go. That'd be the way to see it. Amos finds Hurst. Kenny, ball in. This is a really... Jim Broadbent's playing in defence, really. Oh, right. Jim Broadbent's an actor as well, by the way, guys. An old actor. He was in the Harry Potter films. There you go. He was also in Hot Fuzz. As well as other things. Right, Kenny. Let's do something, mate. That's it. A nice long ball forward. Anyone on the end of it. Hurst finds Rendon. Rendon. Off the fucking bar. Right. We're going to have to bring on old Woodburn, aren't we? We're going to have to take someone off and bring Woodburn on. We have to bring some better players on. I can't. I'm not having a draw. We're not drawing a game. We're on a win streak. I'm not drawing. We're doing it now. Who's playing shit? Rendon, you're playing dog shit, mate. Woodburn, can you play AF? No. I know you can play false nines. Let's switch you and Hurst around. Hurst, you can play AF. That's fine. Baker in for Grant. There we go. And Pleguizalo for Blackett. Doing them all early, risking it for a biscuit. Don't particularly like doing subs that early, but I don't particularly like drawing with shit teams either. So there is that. That wash machine needs to shut the fuck up. I know you're going off, washing machine. I heard the first fucking buzzer, and we're losing 1-0. I'm not losing a game. Yes. I am not losing a fucking game. Elder. Racing down the side. Finds O'Hare. I shouldn't have switched the team up, should I? Amos. Woodburn. In the middle. McTominay. Over the fucking bar. How many attempts have we had? 19. Only 3 on target. You fucking kidding? Brown. Blackett. Showing how solid he is. Finds Woodburn. Woodburn brings it in. O'Hare. Makes it 1-1. You beautiful bastard. Right. See, Woodburn. We can't rest Woodburn. Apparently, we're not allowed to. He has to play every game. Otherwise, we are shite. Same as Blackett. Blackett does something special in the back line. We're not selling him ever. Well, we may have to when he gets too old. Hurst finds Woodburn. Does nothing with it. Kenny doesn't get there. Lets it run out for a corner. So, Baker with the corner. Plays it in. Burke. It's a penalty. Lewis Baker's going to take it. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 because Lewis Baker's taking it. This is where he fucks it. Stewart, yellow card. Yellow card for Broadbent after he said too much to the officials. Jim, what you doing, mate? Go on, Baker. Down the middle. Confident penalty. That's what I like to see. He scores so many penalties. I love it. I love him. He is so good. Again, he's going to be like the linchpin to this team. So good for this team. Baker in. McTominay. No good. 23 shots, only 5 on target. We're only winning 2-1. Fucking unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'm hating that. I'm hating that we're only winning 2-1. Because we're better than that. We're so much better than that. And I know we rested our players, but still. Burke. Amos. McTominay. Baker. Kenny. Long crossfield kick to find Elder. Long ball forward to O'Hare. Squares it across. Anyone on the end of it? No. Amos. Woodburn. Kenny. Baker. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Alright. Let's push forward some more. Elder. O'Hare to find Amos. Amos. Ball forward to Kenny. Squares it across. O'Hare. Hurst. You shit, Hurst. You're so shit. Oh, I'm so selling you. I am so selling you. Let's have a look at your thing here. 6 appearances. Okay. Right. So, 1 starting appearance, 6 as a sub. He's only scored 1 goal. He got 19 and 24 last season. He's going. Sorry, he's going. We need to get some decent youngsters coming in. Decent youngsters. I want to know, actually, with the work permits, I know obviously they can't play for the club. But can they still play for reserves? Because if they can still play for reserves, I'm quite happy to sign youngsters, leave them in reserve for 5 seasons until they gain an English or British passport, and then do it that way. And does it apply, is it less time in Ireland? Is it less time in Wales? And is it less time in Scotland? Because they're all British nations. I'm wondering if, because I think it's 5 years in England, isn't it? If it's less time in Ireland, like 3 years, I need to find myself an Irish club. I need to find an Irish club set up as an affiliate so I can send out foreign youngsters to it on loan. I'm hoping it's 3 years. We'll have a look. We'll find an Irish club in a minute and work it out. We'll have a look at Scotland as well, and then we'll have a look at Wales. I forgot about the Welsh. Oh, you can't forget about Wales. I don't know what that accent was. It sounded more Indian than it did Welsh. I can't do a Welsh accent, not particularly well. Wales. No. I'm not going to give it a go. I can do accents, but I have to really sort of think about them. O'Hare. With a pointless Cruyff turn there. 32 shots, 8 on target, only 2-1. That's how I feel about it. I'm not happy about it. Why have I... Apparently if you click these bits, you can go back and see things. I didn't realise that. Good to know. Good to know. Elder. Make it free, guys. Boys, make it free. Hurst. He's going. He is so going. He is so fucking off from this team. I want to sign a big name player as well at some point. And by a big name player, I mean big. Baker crosses it in. No one. So yeah, I'm hoping when we get to the championship, we can get a decent name player, someone that we all recognise as world class. Just trying to figure out who to get at that point. Like maybe someone who's like 25 at the time. It's just got to be a name we recognise. Like Mbappe. Imagine we get Mbappe. That'd be amazing. I don't think it'll ever come to us. We have to do something, especially in that lower league. We'll have to do something particularly fucking special for him to come to us at that point. Alright. Referee, can you just blow the whistle now? Oh, we've got another penalty. Lewis Baker. Lewis Baker to get a break, some penalties. If we won this for 3 penalties, that's bad. That's so bad. Lewis Baker. Lewis Baker. Baker to make it 2. He is still fucking solid on penalties. 3-1. 14th goal of the season. Nearly all of which are penalties, I'm sure. He is the penalty king. Referee, just blow your whistle, mate. Just blow your whistle, ref. Ref, just fuck it off. There we go, finally. Jesus Christ. Right, so, dressing room. Let off, weren't good enough. There we go. The 2 players didn't seem happy about it, but it's true. We weren't good enough there. We absolutely weren't good enough. We'll let Baker know he done well in just a second. Let's send that assistant. Baker, well done, mate. You actually did okay. You were superb. Wonderful. Top stuff. Let's check out Liverpool. 8th now. They've gone up a little bit in the league. So 14 games, 21 points. That's pretty dismal. Only won 6 out of 14. That is dismal. They're 13 points behind the league leaders, Man United. And that's scary for me because we've got to take these guys on soon. Pogba, Ibrahimovic, Tom Austin. Scout you up. You look a bit shit at the minute. I'm sure you're going to be amazing. Lindelof is the captain. Okay. Can't see that being a thing. How old is Pogba now? 25. So 2 more years, 27. Maybe we can get Paul Pogba. You never know. That'd be something special, wouldn't it? That'd be something special. Anyway, that's the end of this particular episode. In the next episode, we take on the Premier League leaders, Manchester United, in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Hopefully, we can get a famous victory over the Red Devils. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, please do put a like on the video. I do appreciate it when you do so. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe for more FM content. Not just FM content, others too. Thank you very much. I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.